fans. Here we are for round 3 of Wet Warfare at a very wet Watkins Glen Raceway this evening. Just joined in, with 5 minutes left of practice. So let's go through and see who we have in the field tonight. Currently we have T-Dub in a McLaren, Hobbsy in a Maserati. The pros are running GT2 cars and the AMs are running GT3s. Well, let's continue. Wrong button again. Next we have Mr. Brocco in a GT2 Maserati, Tilly in a GT2 Audi, Spooling also in a GT2 Audi, Klaassen in a GT3 Aston, Haymaker in the Porsche, Stone Harbour in a Ferrari, Pickle in a McLaren, and T-Dub in a McLaren as well also. Cheese for the follow, Haymaker. Dizzy's joined in the Mercedes AMG. Yeah, it looks slippery out there tonight, Haymaker. Good luck to you all. The weather is very similar to what's going on IRL outside at the moment here. Oh, that's alright, Sparrow. Good to see you in the chat tonight. I hope you enjoy the comms. About 20 seconds left of practice at the moment, and then we'll be getting into qualifying. 60-minute race with 2 pit stops. Cheers, Tilly. Good to meet you last night, mate. Who else we got out on track at the moment? us a slight idea and how the field might line up at the end of qualifying. 10-minute shootout we'll have.
Green light, go, go, go.
Here we go, ready for quali. Stone there, just tapping the ball, coming out of his pit bay. Interesting to see how all the GT2 cars go for grips this evening in this much water. As you see there, Mr. Brocco, there's a little bit of a slide. Oh, he's got a big slide going on there. Trying to get some temperature into the tyres. Looks like everybody's out on track bar Hobbsy at the moment. Looks like the Haymaker's had a little bit of a spill there through the in the hairpin. So he was able to keep it out of the wall, so he doesn't have to go back to the pits and get repairs done. That's a good thing when you with such short qualifying. Where's the track map? Alright, I want full. That's better. What have we got here? So we have Tilly, and Tilly's on a hot lap now by the looks of it. Scratch that. Bit of the commentator's curse there as he's comes sliding through a corner and loses it. Very much struggling for grip out there this evening. That is a lot of rain falling. Hobbsy's still in the pits. Is he going to come out at all this session? Spooling now on a hot lap. There he is. Coming down the back straight now into the bus stop. See if he can pull it up. Looks like he does a good job there over the ripple strips. A big slide through the rest of the chicane. And another bit of oversteer as he turns in. Using all the track there to get maximum speed out of the corners. Nice line through the hairpin. Looks like we have 15 corners here this evening on the Watkins Glen circuit. Well, here he comes now. He'll be the first one to put a time on the board by the looks of it. No, second or third. He goes up to second at the moment. Clarkson in P1. Sounds like we've had someone run wide behind him. Yep. Teed up into McLaren's run wide at turn 12. Teed up still sitting there at turn 12, just relaxing. Might have jumped out for a shower by the looks of it. Here's the 17. Dizzy's had a spin up at the bus stop. Here we are with Tilly, currently sitting in P1 in the GT2 Audi. Dizzy had another spin and he's off to the pits. Looks like Clarson's going to do the same. T-Dub still sitting there at turn 12. Oh, he's moving again. Here's Spooling coming in through turn 1. Still running, still a bit slippery out there by the looks of it. Oh, he's tank slapped the wall coming out of turn 3. Has knocked him off, and back to the pits he goes. He's classing for another stab. See if he can make up a few spots after dropping down. Uh, 10 drivers in the field this evening. I'm just waiting now for everyone here to finish their hot laps. And we'll see how we line up for the rest of this race. Stone Harbour currently P1 in the Ferrari GT3 from PlayStation Land. All the rest of the drivers this evening are on Xbox. Looks like he's bailed out and just tiptoeing around. Pull it up here and jump back to the pit. So T-Dub's able to climb his way up to second. One more car completing his lap. It's Tilly. See how he goes after this one. Able to jump up to P2. So the grid at the end of qualifying looks like Stone Harbour, Tilly, T-Dub, Pickle, Clarkson, Spooling, Brocco, Haymaker, Hobbsy, and then Dizzy rounding out the rest of the field. 11. Oh, Harbour ran out of fuel on one of his qualifying laps at the end of qualifying there. Were you up or down, going quicker before you ran out? Oh, 8 tenths up. Oh, well, at least you got a bit of pace there. Try and keep Tilly in your mirrors for this race. Good luck out there. Just waiting for now for the server to switch over for the race, and then we're off for 60 minutes, 2 pit stops, and this rain will not let up.
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Let's get a nice... Yeah, we'll start there, and we should be able to get a good shot for the thumbnail as they come down into turn 1. Good luck to everybody out there tonight. Looks like the rain's going to get heavier as the race goes on. Keep everybody on their toes. On Sunday night we have 2.4 hours of Green Hell, the Nordschleifer,
30 seconds.
GT3 and GT4.
Seconds.
So I'll be spending the rest of the week practicing for that one. Here we are now, we're rolling, getting ready for the start, spooling, trying to get a bit of warmth into those tyres. I'll be riding those brakes, get some warmth into those so you can come into turn 1 a little bit hotter than everyone else.
Light. Go, go, go.
There we are, we have a green flag race and we're away. Looks like clean through turn 1 at the moment, which is all a little bit of contact there between Spoolen and Pickle as they come out of turn 1. Pickle just slightly tapping the wall. Stone Harbour's got himself a nice little lead, followed by Tilly. Classett and T-Dub have a little battle coming into the chicane. T-Dub's rolled out of it and gave it up the position. Just a long way to go in this race, so we'll see how that pans out. T-Dub with a little bit of sideways action there. going to be a problem until the field spreads itself out a little bit. As you can see from Haymaker's view there, hard to see T-Dub through the spray. He's going to make a move coming around the inside here. And he gets that job out of that position quite easily. After a strong qualified from T-Dub. Stone Harbour now coming in to make his first pit stop. Not sure if he put enough fuel in to make the race. So the field at the moment is Tilly, Clarkson, Spooling are your top three after the first lap. Looks like T-Dub's in the pits as well, along with Stone Harbour for their first stop to the race. Hobbsy and Dizzy having a little battle here coming into that chicane. Mr. Brocco Pickle going to start duking it out by the looks of it for P4. Stone Harbour now coming out of the pits after his first stop of the race. See how long he sits on those fresh wets for. T-Dub's out as well. There's Tilly now coming into turn 13. All running slightly wide, keep it away from those ripple strips. They are quite slippery. So we have two pros and an AM in the top three at the moment. Clarson's in the middle of a pro sandwich. Yeah, the tyres will last you a while. These two pit stops, it gives everyone a good chance to deploy some different strategies. Spool still with the sideways action through the bus stop. That'll only slow you down, mate. Here we are now with Clarkson. We'll jump on board with him. The ease is on the throttle. The ABS in there is working overtime tonight. Tilly around a little bit wide coming out of there on the grass. Couple more in the pits now for their first stops. Oh, he got ripped off. Stone Harbour's had to go in for his second pit stop because he's been given a set of slicks. So he didn't have the pace to get out in front before the leaders come around. I don't think he will, considering he's got a 30-second stop and he's just pulled up. Tilly's just peeled him in the pits now for his first stop. So that means Clarkson, Schooling and Mr. Brocco in your top three at the moment. Here's Haymaker in the Porsche. Running the controller still this evening. That's why he's full lock to full lock. Coming out of the bus stop now through the long right-hander. Hold the gas, hold the gas, hold it down hard he goes. Tries to make up some ground on the time that he's lost in those two pit stops. He's able to claw his way up to the fifth at the moment. Now coming into the bus stop. Just feathering that throttle. Trying to give as much traction as he can. He's teed up now. Hobbsy not far behind either. So we've got a little battle. Oh no, Stone Harbour will be looking to unlap himself around Haymaker here. Sitting out on that grass for a while, it won't do you any favours. We'll see how long it takes Stone to get the job done to unlap himself here. And there he goes. Haymaker run a little wide. Let Stone Harbour through. You'll have to quickly make pull a gap out, or you'll get a black flag and a penalty for not giving way to the lead car in front of him. Clarkson, Spooling and Brocco still in the top three, yet to make their first of their compulsory stops. Once everything plays out, should see possibly Tilly in the lead or Stone Harbour, we'll find out. right on board TW McLaren here. Coming around the final corner now. Was able to make pull a bit of a gap on him. Obviously still hasn't been able to make up any time on TW at the moment. So we still have Clarkson, Spooling, Brocco, Haymaker and Dizzy yet to make their first stops. Everybody else has made their first. Stone Harbour's made 2 already. There goes Clarkson, here comes Spooling. Time hovering around 4.5 seconds between them. Another 6 seconds back to Mr. Brocco. No major accidents at the moment, which is a good thing. I'd like to see everybody finish these races. Looks like Pickles had a spin there at turn 10. Here's Clarkson now coming into the second last corner. 46 minutes left on the clock at the moment. There's still quite a way to go. There he is, pulling into the pits now for his first stop. Jump back down to Haymaker now. What's he going to do? Is he going to stay out for another lap? Yep. So he'll climb up to third on at the moment. If you're new to my channel, hit that follow button. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. So we have Pickle in for his first stop of the race as well, along with Clarkson and Dizzy. Not Pickle, sorry, wrong number. Clarkson's coming out now. Bit of a blocking line there, but he's not in battle with anyone. Stone Harbour now sitting behind Mr. Brocco. I'll get on now and gets that lap back. Dizzy's coming out of the pits now. Light on the gas, cold tyres, no grip. A few corners before he gets the grip in there, and as the heat comes up, he'll have more grip. Here's Pickle now. Looks like Stone Harbour's happy to sit behind Mr. Brocco at the moment. Makes you wonder, is he losing much time? Looks like Tilly and Clarkson are close the gap on each other. Stone Harbour's had a big moment coming out of turn 9, put it hard into the wall on the inside of the field. Oh, we've got to see a new race winner this weekend. This evening, sorry. Able to get going again, but we'll see how much damage he's got if he has to come in back into the pits. We'll go back this way, number 15. We'll jump on board and have a look at that steering wheel, see if there's any steering damage. Looks like that's relatively straight, so he's got quite lucky with the whack that he gave that wall. A few puddles on the track at the moment. And the rain has gotten heavier. But it only looks like he's got superficial damage. We'll see if he stays out. Yep. There's Dizzy coming out of turn 9. Nice and clean, staying away from those ripple strips. They will be slid. Here's Pickle now coming into turn 12. 13, sorry. We'll see who's got the fastest lap quickly. Stone Harbour with the fastest lap of the race so far. So we still have Spooling, Brocco and Haymaker yet to make their first stops. Here's Mr. Brocco now coming through turn 11. Haymaker not far behind him now. Still hovering around that 6 second mark. And here's Spooling accelerate away in the distance. And here's Mr. Brocco now pulling in for his first stop of the race. Which that will hand Tilly P3 this evening. Clarkson not far behind him. Let's jump on board. As Tilly comes onto the main straight now. Sparrowfard's joined the party as a latecomer. So now we've got 11 runners on track. That's good to see. Comes into turn 13. Leaves it on the gas. Ooh, 2 wheels in the grass there, it's not a good idea. Won't help you stop out there. You jump on the brakes in the grass and you're only going to go a little bit quicker. Oh, he's put it into the wall. Coming out of turn 15. Final corner. Let's pass it down. About 2 seconds behind Tilly at the moment. Once all stops and finishes in first and second. In the pits now. T-Dub's just made his second stop. Those curves are dangerous out there tonight. It's stone. On board with class for a while longer while I cat the bugger off. I'm going to end up with a broken picture and I don't want that. There'll be 1,000 puzzle pieces all over the floor. Jump onto some outboard, sorry, out car view, trackside cameras, and hide that. It's like T-Dub's struggling with grip while he's trying to get his tyres up the temp. Ryan wide there again, letting Haymaker through. The blue flag's waving. He's had a little bit of damage. Just no steering or suspension damage, so that's a good thing. He might actually be on dries. The way he's tiptoeing around these corners. He might have put himself into given himself a set of dry tyres here by the looks of it. You might see T-Dub dive into the pits. Change some tyres here, I think that, yeah, there he goes into the pits. It's an easy mistake to make. Seen that happen to 2 people tonight so far. Here's Sparrow coming into turn 12. In an Audi GT3, nice colours on it, looks like black and yellow by the look of it. Here we are now with Hobbsy. Stone Harbour not far behind him. Still a lap down. Sparrow's in for his first stop of the race. Tilly and Clarkson are having a nice little battle there. Yep, Clarkson's been able to pull the gap down a little bit to a second. A lot of spray getting kicked up at the moment. Hard to see Tilly through that spray in front of him. Larson's only pulled out in half a second, just coming along that straight now. Nice little battle here for at first shortly. New to my channel, give me a like and a follow. 30 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock at the moment. Approaching halfway, just another halfway mark. And that gap's still coming down between the two of them here. Down to 0.4 of a second between first and second. Clarkson slightly faster lap times than Tilly at the moment. GT3's able to get the power down a bit easier than the GT2s. Sorry about that, guys. I've just been DC'd from the server. I'll get back in there as quick as I can. Hopefully I don't miss too much of the action. Still about 30 minutes left of this race to go this evening.
Nice, go, go, go.
Nice. There's Sparrow, the slide job through turn 7, 8. Turn 9, sorry. He comes into turn 10. Jump on board here with him now. He comes into turn 11. In the Audi with the Nismo race gear on. Here we are riding with Hobbsy. Stoneharder hot on his tail, filling up that tail camera. On board now with Rocco with the GT2. Don't know why. Oh, bit too much curb there, bouncing out of the bus stop. Spooling in now for his second stop of the race. Clarkson and Tilly still battling away. Gap's gone back out to a second, 1.1. As they come around and put a lap, put Spooling there a lap down. Here's Haymaker. Out of 11, coming up to 12. Sorry, turn 13. Still staying behind him. And Hobbsy behind there. Oh, Hobbsy got around. Stone's gotten around. Hobbsy, sorry. As we ride on the back wing of Stone here, coming down to turn 1. In here and going through the puddles gives you an idea of how much water's on the circuit this evening. Oh, he just puts it into the wall. It hits the curbs coming out of turn 3. It slides the car across the track into the wall. Here we are now with Dizzy. And the GT2 Mercedes. Right on board, I haven't had a chance to hear this GT2 sing yet. Stoneharder's gotten around Hobbsy, Haymaker there, sorry. These people now currently sitting in 4th. As he comes up So put Pickle teed up a lap down. I'm watching Pickle. Tilly's been able to pull a bit of a gap on Clarkson there. It looks like while I got DC'd, I did miss a bit of the action, unfortunately. Teed up, getting shown blue flags. Let him know there's a faster driver behind him. Still doesn't have to pull out and let Pickle through, as there's still a bit of a gap. In saying that, T-Dab has a bit of a moment through turn 10. There he is, he's run wide, let Pickle through. So he's got a clearer view. As you can see, he's had a bit of trouble there finding his braking markers. Clarson's in now for his second stop of the race. Take a bit of pressure off Tilly there in the lead. And that will hand second position to Mr. Brocco. Here we are now with Hobbsy in P5. Clarkson should be coming out of the pits any second now. Sounded like Haymaker had a bit of a moment there in the Porsche. The indicators on Hobbsy's car must be his rain light. Mr. Brocco's now in for his second stop of the race. Just under 20 minutes left to go. There's Tilly now powering away. It's like he might actually put Clarkson a lap down. That was a long pit stop there. Might have had some damage he'd received whilst I was DC'd. So still yet to stop, we have J. Tilly, Pickle, Haymaker, Hobbsy, Sparrowfart, Dizzy, looks like everybody else has done their 2 stops. It's like the rain's gotten heavier again this race. Clarkson's back in the pits. Looks like Tilly's joined him for his 2nd stop of the race. Clarkson's had a bit of a moment and received damage on his outlap. Here we are now with T-Dub. So he's running a lot smoother now. Jump on board and have a look at how much water's on the track. Yeah, it definitely has started raining a lot heavier. Those puddles have gotten a lot bigger. A lot more puddles now. Sparrowfart's in for his 2nd stop of the race. Looks like he's got a little bit. No, thought he might have had a little bit of damage. He might do. Front of the car looks like it's had a bit of a touch up. Hobbsy, Pickle, Sparrowfart in the pit. That'll leave Dizzy and Tilly. No, sorry, Tilly's had his 2nd stop. Haymaker will be the last one left to stop now. And that'll leave everybody clear to run as hard as they can to the end of the race. 16 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Here we are with Mr. Brocco in the Maserati coming down towards the bus stop chicane complex. There's Tilly. Once Haymaker makes his stop, he'll be the leader of the race again. So we will see, looks like we will see a new race winner this season. After Stone Harbour's taken out the first 2 races. On Sunday night we have 2.4 hours of Nordschleifer, GT3 and GT4. I think there is a day-night cycle in there, I'm not too sure. I won't be doing comms for that one, I will be racing. Just not sure what class yet. Might jump in a GT4 and make it a tad easier on myself. Haymaker's in the pits now. So that has handed Tilly the official lead again. Here's Clarkson back in 9th. So he's got his car sorted out after some contact with the wall. There's Haymaker now. Out of the pit, sitting P5. Leaves Dizzy the only car left on track to make his second stop. Stone Harbour's climbed his way back up to 7th, but still a lap down. Looks like we've had a spinner out on track of spooling. And there's Dizzy into the pits now for his second stop. Spooling's in the pits too. Pickles up to 4th. We're right on board now with him. Down through this last 2 corners and through the first 2 corners. Third place as well for the race. Should be able to hang on to that for the rest of the session, I reckon. A bit more water out there now, struggling for grip, coming through turn 3 and 4. Brakes early through the first part of the chicane, looks good, and the second part looks good too. Oh, Dizzy wasn't able to get onto the pit window in time, he's going to drive through. That'll push him a couple of spots back down the grid, I suggest. Spooling still in the pit with a fair bit of damage, I'm guessing, to be here nearly this long. Famer, that tyre barrier that he hit coming out of 14, that's a long way off the track. There's Hobbsy. Dizzy in front of him. Are we going to see a battle for 5th here, or is Dizzy going to pull? Oh no, we won't even see a battle. Dizzy's got the drive-through penalty. Spooling still in the pits. So he's given that barrier a fair whack. At this corner here, as you can see, that is a long way to that tyre barrier on the outside of the track, on the inside of the circuit, sorry. Dizzy now in for his drive through. Mr. Brocco looked like he's struggling for grip through the chicane. That's just like everyone else. Very little to no grip. Ooh, a bit of a slide job through turn 9. Pickles ran wide behind him. Let's see if we can pick him up. Hear him bouncing through the grass. Hopefully he was able to keep it off the wall. Looks like he has. There's no witness marks on the front of the car. But now he's going to have to put the eyes down and close in that gap on Mr. Brocco again. Chili's got a big lead. over the rest of the field. Here we are, T-Dub has just been lapped by Tilly. Claasen's had a moment at the chicane, and he's teleported back to the pit. So that must have been a fair whack into the tyre barriers up at that chicane. Looks like Spooling's ready to come out. See if those barriers have shifted at the chicane as Haymaker makes his way up onto the back straight, coming out of turn 4. Down the back straight now. Well, none of those foam barriers have moved, so he must have collected the metal barrier on the outside. Here we are now, back on board with Joan Harbour, back on the lead lap. Still a long way back behind the leader. He might be able to pick up 1 or 2 more spots. But will he be able to pick up a podium position? Dizzy's had a bit of a moment on the back straight there. It's an odd spot in the middle of that straight there. Come a cropper. Sparrow. He might be able to make up a position on Spooling by the end of the race. Not sure he'll be able to get enough laps under his belt for it. Look like that rain's settled down a bit. No, it's still looks like it's gotten slightly heavier again. There's Hobbsy. Spooling and Klaasen still sitting in the pits. Stone Harbour's slowly closing the gap to Hobbsy. I think he's going to run out of time to get a top 5 finish with 5 minutes left on the clock. There's Mr. Brocco in the Maserati GT2. Pickle behind him, about 8.5 to 9 seconds behind. Ooh, you don't want to be out there. 2 wheels in the grass. Runs wide on turn 14. Considering a set of tyres will last you about an hour, so the tyres on all these cars should be good. There's the leader now. With a 52-second lead over Mr. Brocco. And a 59-second lead, or 58? Yep, 58-second lead over Pickle in third. jump on board now with Tilly. She comes around turn 11. Turn 12. He's in 13 now. On the gas a little bit too early. A little bit of sideways action there coming out of 13. Spooling still in the pits. Clarson's able to get out on circuit again. There's Clarson back in ninth position. Haymaker 2 seconds behind him. Should see some blue flags soon. Clarson has had a bit of, got a slight bit more pace over Haymaker. So I might just see him drive off into the distance a little bit. So this, just under 2 minutes left, so when Tilly crosses the line, that'll be the last lap for the session. Here he is coming into turn 12. So we have currently with a minute 15 left on the clock. Tilly, Mr. Brocco and Pickle are your top three. Then Haymaker and Hobbsy round out the top five. It's been a good race in this Thursday night in Wet Warfare Round 3. There's a notification. Leader's on the final lap now. There he is coming out of turn 1. Stonehow was able to claw his way up to P6 after being a lap down. Pit schmozzle at the beginning of the race. So he'd more than likely have the worst looking tyres out of everybody else on track. There's Stone Harbour now. In between turns 11 and 12. Dizzy now trying to hang on to the back of Tilly, although he is a lap down. There's Pickle up in P3. We're going to see Sparrow slow down. No, he's going to keep his foot in it so he doesn't have to, so he can do an extra lap. You might actually catch Spooling on this one maybe. Bit of a slide job there coming out of the last corner. And there's your race winner, Jay Tilly.
The leader has finished the race.
Congratulations to Tilly for winning round 3 of Wet Warfare. We're going to see a few donuts. Yes, here we go. As he tips it in, loops it around. And let's go and find Mr. Brocco. There's Mr. Brocco in second, come around turn 13. Keep it well off the side of the track this time. Any mistake now will cost him second place. And hand up to Pickle. And there's Mr. Brocco across the line for P2. And as you can see in the background, Pickle for P3. Here comes Haymaker now out of the last corner for P4. Here's Stone Harbour. Hobbsy in front of him by 4 seconds. He's made up a lot of time there. So with this camera view, we'll see both cars cross the line. And there goes Hobbsy for P5. Stone Harbour for P6. And here comes Sparrow for rounding out the rest of the field. Congratulations to all the drivers tonight. We'll go back to the garage. So rounding out the field tonight, we have Jay Tilley for the win. Mr. Brocco, Pickle, Haymaker, Hobbsy, Stone Harbour in 6th with the fastest lap. Dizzy, T-Dub, Clarkson, Spooling, Sparrowfart, and then, of course, me in the comms box. Let's go and see if we can find their party. Well done, everybody. Good racing. What's going on, guys? Good racing. Well done, Tilly. Yeah, good racing by everyone. Well done. Yeah, you fought well to come back for P3 though, man. Well done.